Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a friendship reading for Bogum and Blackpink Lisa. I believe people said that they were attending like Bruno Mars concert together. I didn't see any like image of that, but yeah, like let's see, from a perspective of what they think of each other, nothing romantic. Like I always tell you, I don't do shipping readings, so don't request those. But yes, let's see what they think of each other, and if there's something available, I will say it, and if I don't see it, I will not say it. So okay. I placed Bogum on the left and Lisa on the right. So he got the cards of Six of Wands, the Star, and the King of Swords. Then Lisa got the Judgment, the Sun card, Ace of Pentacles, and the relationship as an overall. They got the Two of Swords, the Hierophant, and then from the Oracle, I pulled the card of a move, that it would be like the equivalent of the major arcana, the Chariot. So yeah, let's see what this how this unfolds. I'm going to start with him. Honestly, he got beautiful cards. Both of them got beautiful cards. I think that whatever is the circumstances that make them like be in the same room, or spend time together or see each other, it often has to do with success, and it often has to do with the status. I think that there's something in here about about work, what they do for a living, the exposure, and also the benefits of being together. There's a lot of cards that talk about like being like getting a lot of attention, like shining a lot, being perceived as stars. So I think that honestly they make each other look good. um but yeah, from his side he had the Six of Wands, the Star, and the King of Swords. So I think that honestly for him is this is a moment of a lot of positivity in his life, and also of probably going through a period where he's actually having fun, like doing different activities. He's not stressed, he's not he's in a very good mood, and also he's feeling like he's achieving a lot of his goals. And I think that when he thinks about Lisa and her energy, there's something also about her that it has to do with achieving things in this business, and being a star, and also claiming her power. He sees her like this King of Swords. So a bit of masculine energy, in the sense that probably she's very straightforward in how she communicates, and she's very assertive, and there's something about her, probably like creating connections with people that she considers that are fair people, that are people that bring clarity into her life. Like she doesn't want just to hang out with people that are shady, or I think that she definitely learned a lesson back then, and now she's like slowly like meeting people that are like in the same level, like they are from the same industry or from the same popularity. So, but she feels very comfortable, like hanging out with other celebrities. Um, and I think that he sees this in her. He sees her definitely like a star. Um, like I think that this friendship he definitely does cherish a lot. I think that there's something about destiny in here. He probably thinks that this is destiny, like actually like having this good chemistry with her, like actually having fun, and and that their bond is going places. It's like having its benefits, and also is having like a positive energy. um, I think he's very impressed at how determined and how intelligent Lisa is. There's something about, yeah, she shines, she's beautiful, everything, but also she has a very strong mindset. And he finds that very admiring, and also very beautiful, because I believe that him also being a star and everything, I think that he values intelligence a lot. I believe he's a Gemini. So I think that somehow, like, it seems like they get each other, like they are at the same level, and that the communication is very strong. And he's feeling like, he's feeling very proud to say that, okay, I got a good friend in here. So I don't see, cards of romance. I only see like this strong, like, admiration, especially when you, probably it must be like different from for them, because they are used to meeting people that are famous. So maybe sometimes when a famous person meets another famous person, it's not always like that, you know, entertaining maybe, or it's not that like you are like, wow, this was great. But in this case, I believe that he does consider this. He definitely is, and also is seeing how Lisa shines, and also how she accomplishes things. So he's like, wow, like I'm very, like I'm liking this, like, hanging out with these people that are really, like, determined, and that are very good at what they do. They shine a lot, but they also are very hardworking. So, and probably they have very interesting conversations where, maybe there's something about her also leading the conversation, because she comes off of the King of Swords, and I think that he's a bit like, wow, really, like, she has like a mind of her own, she has her own opinions, she's very fluent, she's very expressive and honest and clear, and, maybe he's not used to that level of sincerity, but honestly, he's very pleased, very surprised. In the case of Lisa, she got the Judgment, the Sun, and the Ace of Pentacles. A lot of beautiful cards, a lot of beautiful cards. Also, she's going through a lot of prosperity and a lot of, like, there's a lot of shining in this spread. Him getting the star, she getting the sun. But for her it's different, because we have the Judgment. So definitely there's this sense of like, okay, she went through some kind of trial, some kind of like proof, a breaking point, where she was able to face some reality that she wasn't facing in the past. So now she's like slowly getting back to her shining self, to her spontaneous self. And I honestly think that also she does admire, like, this guy a lot. She does admire Bogum a lot. Because yes, we have the Judgment, but I think that also with the Judgment, probably, she had her preconceptions of maybe at first being a bit judgy of him, being like, I don't know what this guy is, I have no idea, like, probably having like some, I don't know, another preconception very different. And then when we have the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles, it's like she opened up her eyes to his presence, and she allowed herself to be comfortable in his presence. And I think that honestly, like, a purple woman here with the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles, there's also this feeling that he definitely has a very radiant kind of attitude, like very positive, very magnetic, very also bubbly. but not innocent, in the sense that he has good vibes, he has a good energy, but also he has like a good head on his shoulders. Probably he's someone that he's very good at his finances, or he's very good at setting his goals, and probably he's someone that he's very ordered in his career or in his business. There's something about business here. Definitely, I think that either she knows about his other businesses, or she knows about his other goals, or he had mentioned, or he talks a lot about goals, probably. But he does give this. She does see him as this representation of fine things, of opulence, of rich people, kind of, because I believe that probably, it seems like when wherever he shows up, he has like this very distinguished kind of attitude and elegance, even when he's just being his plain self. There's something about him being very clean, very beautiful, very like sort of Venusian also, and like he just shines, and he, but also he's like someone that the more you look at him, the more you're impressed at how splendid he is, and probably he has a very positive like outlook in life, so that also adds to his attractiveness. There's something about him being attractive as a person, and probably he's like very he's someone that he knows that he's there for work, but at the same time he's very fun. He knows how to have fun, and he knows how to make people connect with their inner child and just being goofy with him, or just laughing, not taking everything so seriously at work. Honestly, here with the Ace of Pentacles, there's this feeling that the guy probably either he's rich or he's actually doing very well financially, and probably this is one of the things that he is very open about. Probably if they have conversations, he talks about work, and he talks about results, and he talks about the things that he had accomplished. And he's also very positive about the things that he wants to accomplish in the future. It seems like it's always about work, yeah, but he has a reason to do so, because I believe that he just sees the potential in things, so he's very professional in that sense. Also here I don't see cards of emotions and connections, but definitely like she has a very good like perception of him, and I think that also starting with the card of judgment, I think that probably for Lisa, maybe in the past she had to meet or see people or be in an environment where she wasn't very sure that it was with good people, or she didn't feel comfortable enough with these people that she had to interact in the past, and now finally with him, maybe she had the perception that with him it was going to be the same, and she actually got the chance to to see that this wasn't the case, that she was surprised also, but by the sun and the ace, there's a lot of positivity coming from him, and also I believe that they could talk about work a lot, and she I believe she does admire him a lot. That for her also this is a sort of triumph and accomplishment to find someone so genuine in this industry. And I think that this is very important, because when I see the judgment card here, definitely is letting me know that for her, connections, either it's because of work, or because of schedules, or because of deals, and for her it wasn't great at the beginning, or for her it was challenging. So, every time she meets someone new or she starts talking with someone, there's this whole very uncomfortable first encounters and interactions that she definitely gets on the defensive, or she gets very distrustful, and I guess it does make sense because she went through all some betrayals in the past, so it does make sense. But seeing the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles, there's a lot of potential here, and I think that he's also very fun, and a very positive influence for her. So definitely, I can see, these two hanging out more often. I can see these two, actually like, being very having fun together, and being very casual about it, because also the Sun card is for me is the card of friendship, so I definitely can see him being a friendly person. With the Two of Swords and the Hierophant, as the overall for the relationship or the friendship, I think that definitely like the nature of the relationship, if people want to speculate or whatever, honestly, is not very clear, because here with the Hierophant, there's like the company in the middle. There's either the company or a sort of institution that somehow it makes them like hesitate about, you know, the spontaneity of the bond, whether they would see each other again or if they will hang out each other again. I don't know if maybe one of them is engaged with someone else, like, or it has a commitment with someone else, because also, the Hierophant, it's a sort of commitment with someone or with something. And also with the Two of Swords, there's this sense of like, yeah, I don't want to put labels into this, and actually like, but I feel that honestly it could be the fear of people speculating things, and probably this has more to do with Lisa than with him, because probably, her being seen like hanging out with a male, with a man, with a guy, it's like people always like assume like, oh, this is romantic, or this is going to be this way, but actually, since she has the card of the King of Swords, she's very connected with her masculine side. It actually, I believe that is this very determined side of her that actually protected her through all her career. And also, I think that probably she has better connections and she has more fun, or she has like a lot of friendships with males, with men. So I think that also here with the Hierophant, there's this level of being judged by the society, like, oh, okay, she's hanging out with this guy, and then she's hanging out with this other guy. It seems like every time she talks to a guy, because she does love to engage in conversation, because she's very honest, she's very straightforward. If you're seated next to her, she's going to talk to you. She's not going to act like she doesn't know you. She's not going to act like she's dumb. She's someone that she loves to talk. She loves to engage in conversation, and she loves to hang out with people. And she probably feels more comfortable talking to men. But I'm seeing with the Two of Swords in here and the Hierophant, this very and also, it's funny that she also got the card of the Judgment. So there's something about from her part feeling a bit like on the defensive, like, oh, people are going to judge me because I like this guy, or I hang out with this guy. So there's this, that from his perspective, everything is cool, everything is a potential, he's feeling very happy, he admires her, he's having fun, he feels comfortable. But for her, there's this whole level of like, okay, this is going to be awkward at the beginning. So, when it comes to the future of this friendship, there could be some, interruptions where, or them actually being very, like, yes, hanging out, but then, you know, I don't know why. I feel like probably it's the company, it's her company, like telling her, like, like, yes, you should be seen with him now, but not now, and sort of like making the the spontaneity that there's in the friendship to somehow being like so monitored, like so like routinary, and it doesn't make any sense. So it takes away the fun and the spontaneity that this is what they like. um but yeah, or probably they will have to wait till they are summoned to work together with a company, or with a label or something like that, because it seems like they will be seen again at a very formal event. Um, because also if there's one of them that is engaged or is like committed to someone else, there's this sense that that commitment is not that formal or is not that well established, because we have the Two of Swords. So there's this like, okay, I don't want to decide right now, who I commit to. So if they are engaged, or if they have partners, or if one of them is seeing someone else, there's not a guarantee that okay, this person is taken. There seems to be some issue with commitments. And also I think that the both of them are like, I don't know, they like to rebel to what's expected of them. Somehow they love to do unexpected things, or they love to go against what people expect them. So probably, if people don't expect them to hang out together, they will hang out more often. So yeah, sort of like making things very uncomfortable for this institution. And then yes, from as an advice for them, they got the card of the Chariot. That is the card of here in this deck. It's called Move. So again, this card, it talks about that this friendship should move. Like they should move on. They should keep going, carry on with this connection, carry on with this friendship, invest in this friendship. Like it doesn't matter what people or the institutions, the companies, the society says or wants to like gossip about you, or the nature, why you are together, why you are being seen together, or why you are sitting next to each other, or why you are looking at each other. Definitely if you feel comfortable around each other, there's a potential that of this connection and this friendship being very good for the both of them, very beneficial. And also, since we have the card of the Star from his side, the card of the Ace of Pentacles from her side, also when it comes to promotions and actually promoting each other's brand, each other's image, they are a good pair. Definitely with each other's image and influence, they can achieve so much in work. If this is a work-related situation, definitely they will be very successful together. Possibly they look very good together. So I would like advise them to keep working together, or or create something together, because they make each other, they balance each other. Even though they're very different, they balance each other's energy very well. And actually their interactions is so like spontaneous, that it makes the audience feel very good when they see them together. So yeah, this is all I see, guys. So I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.